Before training any part of your upper body, whether it's back, chest, shoulders, or even arms, it's very important to warm up the shoulder joints properly. The shoulder joints called ball and socket and moves all directions, so it's very easy to get injured, especially when training in bad forms. And also, training any part of your upper body involves the shoulder joint, so it's very important to warm up the shoulders properly. How to warm up your shoulders? Here is what I would recommend. Grab a pair of light dumbbells, anything between 1 and 3 kilos, and do these 5 movements. Number 1, external rotation, 20 to 25 reps. Number 2, 90-degree side raise, 20 to 25 reps. Number 3, posterior rotation, 20 to 25 reps. Number 4, the shoulder press, like this. Number 5, bend over side raise, from here all the way up and down. And also, I would recommend doing arm circle, 10 reps forward and 10 reps backward, exactly like this. And that is how you warm up your shoulders. And now I'm going to explain each of these movements in more details. Number 1, external rotation. To start this one, hold the dumbbells by your side with your arms at 90 degrees. From the side, it looks like that. So make sure to hold the dumbbells at 90 degrees, not too low or too high, or your elbow away from the body. Make sure to keep your elbows by your side and your arms at 90 degrees. Before you start the movement, keep your core tight, lift the chest up, shoulders down and back, and also engage your lats. The movement should only happen from the arms, exactly like this, out, in, and keep your elbows in one place. Do not move your elbows away from the body, like that. Let's go to the side. It looks like this. And when you do this movement, try not to move your elbow back and forward like that. So the rotation is just happens from the shoulders, and keep your elbows in one place, exactly like this. As you can see here, I'm going quite fast, but I am controlling the weight. Make sure that you control the weight. Don't let the weight control you, and do not touch the weight at the end. So make sure to keep the weight separate, exactly like this. All right, number 2 is going to be 90-degree side raise. Keep your arms at 90 degrees. This is the starting position. And of course, core tight, chest up, shoulders down. Then raise your elbows to the side, keeping your arms at 90 degrees. Your elbow should be at your shoulder height, not higher than that. Then lower back to the starting position. Do not touch your arms to your body, and repeat the movements. Exactly like that. Make sure your arms stays at 90 degrees for the whole entire times. The movements only happens from the shoulders. Do not move the rest of the body. Let's go to the side. It looks like that. As you can see, arms 90 degree, down, up. Core tight, chest up, shoulders down and back, and also your head looking forward. Let's go back to the front, exactly like that. All right, number 3, posterior rotation. This is the starting position for posterior rotation. From here, rotate your arms backward until you get into a shoulder press position, then return back to the starting position and repeat the movement. So make sure your elbow stays in one place, not too low or too high. Keep it at 90 degrees, and the weight should not be too close to your head or too far away. It has to be on top of your elbows at 90 degrees, exactly like this. Just like that. All right, exercise number 4 is going to be shoulder press. For this one, you don't want to go all the way up, all the way down. Keep it halfway up, halfway down to keep the tension on the shoulders, just like this. Just like that. All right, exercise number 5 is going to be bend over side raise. For bend over side raise, slightly bend at the knee, then hinge at the hip until your torso get into a parallel position. Your arm should almost touch the ground, exactly like that. Then grab the weight from here all the way up and down. Try to move your elbows behind the back as much as you can, exactly like this. For bend over side raise, try not to think to lift the weight with your arms fully locked like that. Try to think to move your elbow and upper part of your arms behind the back like this. Your arms fully extend at the beginning of the movement. As you move your elbows behind the back, your arms should start bending, exactly like that. From the side, looks like that. Arms fully extended at the beginning of the movements, and that's at the end of the movement. Your elbow is almost bending like this. From behind, looks like that. Arms extend, bend. And also, I would recommend doing arm circle at the end, 10 reps forward and then 10 reps backward. And when you do these movements, one time keep your left hands over, and the next time keep your right hands over, exactly like that when you go backward and forward. And that is how you warm up your shoulders. I would recommend 20 to 25 reps each of these movements, at least one round. But of course, if you have enough time, do it twice. For more exercise video like this, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to know about any other exercises, comment below and I will do my best to post that video for next week.